Good morning. Oh, wait a minute. Good morning. Just taking it in. How you living? How you feel? All right, y'all. So I got a new bonnet. I decided that I want to join the Big Bonnet Club, right? Let me double check, make sure that let me make sure I am live in here. Good morning, y'all. So look, I said I'm gonna join the Big Bonnet Club, but it's a good chance this bonnet will never see the outdoors. Okay, I said so I'm a natural hair care specialist. In case you don't know, welcome to Jen's Corner. If this is your first introduction to me, hi. Um, so I do natural hair, and I see all types of things, and I see people walk outside with these bonnets on their heads, and I be like, now for some, they have their brands on their bonnets, and I'm like, okay, cool, I get that. You're branding, maybe you sell bonnets, okay. But for those who don't, so my lips are a little chappy. So we're gonna use our peptide this morning. Mm-hmm. Let's get that on there. Mm-hmm. So like I said, this would never be ever be a reason why my face is as outside of showing y'all how it look after you put the product on. Oh man. So let's get into it. Got my new bonnet on, okay, because the hair store in Raleigh, okay, one of the hair stores is going out of business. Let me tell y'all something about Jen. Y'all, I ain't never I was telling one of my classmates, I said, that's so crazy because the last time I was in here, I said, what happened in the store? I said, hmm, cool. And so I look back and I'm like, I find everything just pops up on my timeline. Whoever the person was who posted the store is closing, I don't even follow, don't even know the person, but it popped up on my page. I was like, really? I said, well, I'll go in there and get a sale. Baby, they was so nice and everything. I was like, oh, this when you're closing, you realize you might gotta change your attitude a little bit towards people, right? So yeah, that part. Cause I looked, I know the review I made about it last year and the other reviews about this location. Um, and they say the same thing. Some people had good experience, some people though, quite a few people had the experience that I had. But I sure went in there and I got me, I make wigs, but I ain't gonna lie to you. It takes something to reach back and stuff. I need to do my hair right now. I looked at that hair looked at me, I looked at it, I moved it around, touched it, shoved it, and I still looked at it and I was like, I just ain't ready to be reaching back like that. We might do it today. Cause today they came out. So where I live at is an older neighborhood and we deal with a lot of the transformers popping. And I do work from home super, 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 super part time. And so when the power went out yesterday, I was like, what do I? And then I seen them outside. I was like, oh, okay. And so I thought they were done. And then I so I found my aunt's radio. One radio didn't work at all as far as the CD player. I needed to see. Oh, I probably should have checked, make sure there wasn't no tape in there. Cause this radio was sitting inside the I might gotta reach in the trash can today. It was sitting in the closet and it did have one of her CDs in there. I got Baby, that CD player didn't work, and I went around that corner so fast. Big old giant. Y'all remember back in the day? Yeah, I'm an 80s baby. Back in the day, them big old ginormous boom boxes. It was one of those. So she had a small one, which actually pretty cute because it's gray with blue speakers and everything like that. And so I looked at it, it looked at me, the clear stuff was down, and I was like, let's just try it. And baby, that thing worked. Y'all know the first thing I put in that CD player TLC fan mail. Oh, that was the album. If you lived in that time, baby, that was a time. Yes. Ain't nobody today is doing like the 90s and in the 2000s. Baby, the 90s and the 2000s. Woo! Ain't nobody doing it like that. Ain't nobody doing it like that. Not even the 80s. I've been watching Michael Jackson. I'm a huge Michael. Fun fact about me. You might need this information a little bit later on. I might ask a question. Might get some free products, some samples or something like that. But I'm a huge Michael Jackson fan. Huge. Y'all, when Michael Jackson died, I know exactly where I was at. I know exactly how I felt. Same thing with Prince. Them the two people that got me the most. But I was at work and I walked past the break room TV. Y'all, the whole world stopped. The whole entire world stopped on this axis. I promise you. God was like, pause. I'm gonna give y'all a moment of silence. That moment of silence was real. Baby, they was on that TV, on them buses, everything, crying. And I found myself bawling at work. I worked in a call center. I was so glad I was on my break because it took me a minute. I had to go get myself together. I really had to go get myself together, y'all. I had to go get myself all the way together. I was tore up. Tore up. I couldn't believe it. That's the people said Michael was gone, y'all. The people said Michael was gone. I couldn't believe it. You know the other thing about social media today is for those of us who haven't seen it yet, who trying to figure out if it's because I don't want to ruin my last memories of Michael Jackson because I grew up when it was real. Like today, I saw a official video of Human Nature, and I thought I grew up watching the live for my generation. The official video of Human Nature was him singing it live in the pretty little silver shirt and the black pants. That's always been the live videos for my generation have always have been the official videos for when he didn't make a video. So when I seen the thing say official video and then the girl just start dancing, I'm like, who's this? That's not they put some of his clips in the video, but that's not my memory of Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm looking at stuff, I'm like, do I want to ruin my memory? Oh, Michael Jackson, like I get that's his nephew and everything, but my memory of Michael like was in it, in it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm watching these concerts live on television, right? I got my mom. I hope she got all her DVDs and stuff. Like we got what was the they don't really care about us. Now we got the CD before they made him change it and take out certain words. Okay, the CD beforehand. I'm sitting here looking. Matter of fact, that's so crazy that it's sitting on the screen right now. Yeah, we got the original version that he really what he said, what he meant. He meant what he said, baby. I just I don't know if I want to ruin my childhood like that, y'all. I don't know. Yeah. But time has gone so fast. It's so crazy. How time had just gone. I made a memorial to that man. My whole cubicle was Michael Jackson by the time I got done. My was I in my apartment then? Yes. Yeah, I played Michael Jackson straight for 2 months. I'm actually his This Is It poster. So the poster is made out of fan. They did a new post. They did a poster at the time where This Is It poster, and you submitted your picture to be part of the poster. Well, I'm on the poster because I definitely submitted. I found all kinds of groups. Y'all, it's a gold pants group. It's a blue pants. I don't know if I haven't been in those groups. I was in my 20s back then, so I don't know what any of that looks like today. If any of those groups are up, but I do know that's those videos definitely still a thing on YouTube, y'all. I mean, I one thing it did was bring people from all over the world together for one man. Like we was having conversations. It was peaceful conversations. There was no craziness. Like that was a great use of social media at the time. Like, you know, so yeah. But I really want to come to y'all this morning. Like I said, there's no reason for me to ever be asking anything unless I'm just trying to show y'all how amazing a product is. So this is so pistachio macaroon body butter is discontinued, but and I say a big old but, I just want to show y'all how good it smells. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Let me check one thing on my website real quick. Let me see something. So as far as yeah. Yep. So that's the only one available now. So what's available now as far as is the only one available now as far as butter body butter the cherry blossom is royal cherry. It's not available. But this one is. This is the shea and almond butter. This is still available, right? So you can still get this one, and the whole line of this one is actually um available. So the body butter, so you can actually get the whole bundle, which includes the body butter, body scrub, uh the hand cream, the body wash. The body wash looks like this. So the body wash and the hand cream for the pistachio macaroon is what's available, and that would be these two. Okay. These are the two that's available as far as the pistachio, but and this is available in the royal cherry body wash. Um, but all of these are available in the shea butter almond set, and you can get the whole entire set on my website for 60. Plus, of course, shipping, handling, and everything like that. But if you want something if you want to get something directly from me, just talk to me and I can help you with that. But yeah, when I tell you I love this body butter, oh my god. So I want to talk to y'all about soaps, right? So I love these soaps. These soaps are not just facial soaps or just like they're the whole your face, your body, everything. So this is the soap that I've been using. Okay. Now for a while, do I use it mostly on my face? Yes. That's the reason why it's taking me so long to use the soap because I mostly just been using it on my face, but I do use it. I try to get it down here. And I use my hands. Y'all see how big this soap is? That's a big piece of soap. So now all the soaps have different things, right? Um, Usage, right? And my let me see something. Let me see if I can pull up the okay. I don't have it on here. Okay, let me see something. Let me see if I put it in the group. Nope. Girl, what you doing? Okay. Okay. So let's see. I know where I could find it at though. Um that I do know. Okay. So the calendula soap, right, is antibacterial, okay, antifungal, anti-inflammatory, which I need because I'm always rubbing my eye, hydrates and soothes sensitive skin, promotes healing. Yes, I can testify to that. So this is what I love. I've been using, right? And then tea tree for y'all that may have oily skin. This is highly recommended. I probably use both of them probably, but I think this calendula should be used with for everything. But purifying antibacterial, reduces excess oil. This you want to use with the tea tree serum for sure, right? Excess oil refreshes skin, helps with blemishes, right? Blemishes, okay? Pearl, traditional soap, right? Brightens, revitalizes, detoxifies, enhances the glow. He got that glow. Okay, all right. Fellas, everybody. Deep clean. The Hammam soap is deep cleaning, mineral rich, inspired by Turkish thermal bath. So I want to research that with y'all. I want to see what that is actually about, right? Okay. So this is a Turkish thermal baths called hammams. Okay, combine Roman, Byzantine bathing traditions with Ottoman steam culture, focusing on heat, sweat, and vigorous scrubbing of on heated marble, often using mineral-rich natural spring waters. So using natural spring waters. Okay, all right. So I love that. All right, I love that. So basically, for y'all, okay. So this would be great. So steam, heat, and mineral waters are used for detoxification, easing muscle tension, improving circulation, and treating skin conditions. That's good to know. See, I love this. Learning something new every day. So detoxification, easing muscle tension for my hairstylists and my barbers. Boom, right? Yeah. Okay. So I'm glad, that's why I have to look up stuff with y'all so that, because, we got our scientists out there who got to look up everything. So, so that gives you a little bit of insight about the Hammond soap when it talks about Turkish baths. Okay. Okay. So as I'm coming to a close on because I use goat milk, so I still use my goat milk, so that's why I say you can use more than one. You don't have to stop whatever you're doing. That's why I said, look, if you're gonna use, just use them both. You feel what I'm saying? You ain't gotta just have one soap. You can use them both, right? I don't want too many soaps open because I mean, that's just one body. But I said I do use two different soaps. I still use my goat milk soap, but in coming up that my bar that I have is about to come to an end. I said, well, what soap do I want to start using on my body? And I said, that Turkish, it's just something I never heard of. And for a person like myself, as I am a hairstylist and everything like that, I do have, I broke both my ankles and my hip. And so when it comes to my muscles, I don't have any cartilage in my ankles and things of that nature. Well, that sounds really good to me, right? If for those of y'all who like saunas and stuff, this apparently helps with that. Detoxification, either muscle tension, improving circulation. I'm glad that I've been promoting this to my fellas because this is exactly the Hammond soap is exactly what we as stylists and if you do any type of salon work or spas and stuff, definitely. But for skin and everything else, you're killing the other soap. But so this definitely for body, right? So the great thing about having these soaps is being able to buy for myself. That's one, right? So because this is not in the store, the goat milk soap so hard to find, y'all. So the goat milk soap comes from Italy, and as far as finding it in the stores, it's so hard to find. And I really been looking, and I got that last pack of 3 bars. I'm not anxious to use it. So, because I can't find no more. Y'all, when it's something that's hard to find, see, this is not hard to find. I go to my website and I go find it and I check out with it. It's in my cart right now. Because I'm gonna keep some soap in the cart. So not hard to find. Why? Because I get it from myself. Come on now. So I do believe this is right in alignment with what I've been doing anyway, as far as using goat milk soap. I think this is right in alignment with why, because one, it is good. Now, I will tell you, it's not a squeaky, like my skin, literally, I just had another amazing customer, who got the calendula soap. And she said, just like everybody else, it really does make your everything, whatever you're doing, especially when you're drying off, squeaky clean. So this is what I want to tell you, right, about the soaps and everything. So, um, the soaps, you guys. So we got 4 soaps, body washes. Okay. I've been using the pistachio because, of course, I'm using the body butter and everything. So I want to smell all the same. Amazing. And it's perfectly okay to wash. I definitely recommend washing your body with the soap. Now, if you're on the go, like I be on the go all the time, if you're on the go, then of course, maybe you don't want to use a soap and off somewhere, whatever like that. Because you want to. Me, I'm how I use my soap on my face. I'm not I don't get in the showers and stuff with the soap because I'm scared I might drop it. Okay, and then after I drop the soap, I ain't no rinsing that off because I'm good. You know what I'm talking about? So I do take this with me and I use it on the go as well as at home. That the one bottle I do take around with me, but this smells amazingly good. So I can only imagine how the almond is going to smell, and I definitely got to get some of that. So I have the whole collection. Um, Body scrubs, and I'm very familiar with body scrubs because I do use them. Now that also helps get the body squeaky clean. It helps get down in their pores and pull out that dirt and stuff like that. And a body scrub feels absolutely amazing, you guys. Massage oil after you're done. Now, of course, this is Farmasi. This is masculine men, but ladies, you can use it too. It's just the thing. It's a smell. It's a particular smell. The hand wash, I will tell you, ever since day one of smelling this hand wash, smells absolutely amazing, and you don't need a lot on your hands, and you will continue to smell it. Like it makes your house smell good. This right here, just a little bit goes a long way. That's what I love about these products. A little bit goes a long way. These soaps lather up so good, so big, till you don't really need a whole lot. Yeah, so I do want to say, like, if you want to talk to me, um, if you want a soap and a body wash, one of the body washes, talk to me, right? Talk to me, and I could see what I could do for you, right? Because the body washes are 15 basically. The soaps basically 10 on the website. So shipping, healing, tax, and all that good stuff like that. So if I can meet you, right? If you're in Kinston, Goldsboro, Greenville, Raleigh, Durham, of course, there's going to be a minimum to sit there and do all that driving because y'all, the gas. I watched the gas prices go from. Now, this is how this went, sitting on Capitol Boulevard. I said, okay, I'm gonna get gas. And I was like, you know what? I want to make sure I fill up. Let me go to Walmart first. I passed the gas station and said 3.79. I'm like, the Walmart like right up the street. So I'm like, let me go to Walmart real fast. I went to Walmart and I came back to the gas station. The gas was 4.19. It hadn't even been a whole 30 minutes. See what procrastination do? You see what procrastination do? Just that fast, 30 minutes gone. So when y'all see me post stuff, I'm offering a deal or a special. Definitely jump on it because you see how fast I couldn't even believe my eyeballs. And I looked in the app, my Get Upside app, and I'm like, no, it was definitely 3.79 because what happens is the app will post it 1 cent higher. So when it said 3.80, I just knew in my heart that I mean, yeah, 3.79 because it was still in the app that way, right? But yeah, so if I'm offering you a deal on a product, you might want to get it because it's that once I sell out of something, I'm sold out, and then I gotta order again. So I might not start. It's just like the company, right? Like the Mother's Day, we still having a Mother's Day sale right now. It's a great opportunity to get some things, like the body butter. So here's the thing about it. while that royal cherry bottle butter is not available separately, it is available in the bundle with the shea butter and almond butter. So we have a bundle right now for Mother's Day called Mom's Ritual. What you get in there is a calendula soap. So you can select from the type of soap that you want. You build your own bundle. You can select from the flonnet scrub or the almond butter scrub. You can select from the almond butter uh uh, bu- uh, uh butter or the royal cherry butter, and then the massage, either the paprika balm or the horse chestnut balm. So I love that you can customize your bundle to what you want. So like for me, seeing as how I already have, like if it had been body wash, I would have got the almond body wash so that I have a complete set. But I'ma always pick that calendula soap. I'ma always pick that calendula soap. Um, unless it's something I need, like say if I decide to open that hammer, I'll just pick a hammer. You know what I'm saying? So stuff like replace the product that I use, and I love that I can do that for myself, right? So yeah, for sure. And so this bundle on the website is $70, and trust me, it's well worth it. Because if you think about it, the body butters by themselves is what let's see, yeah, $28. The flaunet scrub by itself is 35. So, I mean, that by itself is almost $70, right? That's, yeah, right? But you're getting that, all of that whole bundle. So when you go to my website, you just click on Mother's Day and you'll see different bundles on there that's available until tomorrow. You got until tomorrow, you guys. So hair care is on there. The drive set. I like the drive set because it has face masks in there. The Lumi Radiance serum is in there for my guys and girls who might got dark spots. You got the night cream. Your skin does most of its healing at nighttime. Okay. So because you're resting your face. When they say resting face, you're literally resting your face, and you're not doing all this, and it's not active. Your body gets a chance to heal, right? To rest and recover from a day's worth of whatever you were outside doing, right? So definitely, check it out. If you got questions about anything, please let me know. The bundles, I'm gonna tell you, the best deal does come from the website in this case, because ultimately they are offering the price way lower than I just told you. What, two products was $70 almost, and they offering one, two, three, four, five, six, products and stuff in the one, what would cost you a lot more. So definitely take advantage of the bundles. Now there is a bundle that has that cleanser balm. If you love makeup, ladies, if you like makeup, you got the vision bundle, because it's outside, right? So you get an eyeliner, infinite lash mascara, liquid lipstick, a lip oil, right? Moisturized lip liner, and cleanser balm, right? And again, you can customize the color that you want. The only thing that you cannot change in this bundle is the black liner, the cleansing balm, and the mascara. But you can pick whatever color of lip liner, whatever lip oil. We got a pink cherry and a transparent, and then whatever shade of matte lipstick that you want. And we have several colors of that you can pick from. And I love me a good matte. That matte lipstick is everything. I absolutely love it. So definitely for sure, last day for Mother's Day sale is tomorrow. Mother's Day is on the 10th this year. So make sure that y'all get y'all orders in so that y'all can have it in time enough to actually give it to your mom or send it to your mom, right? It might get there a little bit early, but that just means, hey, send it to yourself or send it to your mom, whichever one you want to uh do that way. So I love you guys. I just want to show y'all, what soap is for soap. So what, out of what you heard, what do you need for your skin, right? You need brightening, you don't need muscle recovery, do you have excess oil, do you have blemishes, do you have, you need your skin needs some healing. what soap would you use? Would you use two different soaps? Would you use one soap for your body, one soap for your face? How would you do this with the soaps? Share with me. And what body wash, you know, I wish y'all could smell this through the stream. I really do wish y'all could smell this through the stream. It smells absolutely amazing. Like, oh my God. So I love you guys. And share. I do referrals. If you know someone, especially since it is Mother's Day coming, and mother, that could be maybe your uh sister's a mother, maybe your daughter's a mother. I don't know. Somebody is a mother, somebody a school teacher, your first lady, whoever the case may be. Share with them, right? Send them back to Jen's Corner, and get the gift that keeps on giving, because these are really some feel good products. For real, make you feel real good. So I love you guys. I'm actually gonna do my makeup because they're gonna turn the power off again at 12 o'clock. So this time, now that I know they're gonna do it, and not 8 o'clock in the morning waking up to having no power, can't cook, can't do nothing. I couldn't make my cup of coffee, y'all. I didn't know how to feel. I couldn't cook. I couldn't do nothing until after 4 o'clock, y'all. They was out there for 8. Well, no, they got done right before 3. I think, right. I think when I made that, what time I made that post. Whatever time I made that post was right, like when they was getting finished. So from 8 o'clock to 3, I had no. But it was okay because I rested, y'all. I was out there this weekend. I was out there. I was out there. And I have to be, because you know what? I get to meet some amazing people. I get to have some amazing conversations that I wouldn't have if I was just sitting in this corner. Right? So luckily I only got to sit in this corner for the next 2 days. Not even the whole time, because I sit in my schedule where, yeah, you do that. So all right. So I love you guys. And you guys, if you want to work from home, doing, having a business where you can do like this, a lot of y'all want to be influencers, but I'm a beauty influencer. Literally, I didn't have to wait for somebody to pick me up because of my following, and, I got to have 10,000 followers and all that kind of stuff like that. I picked myself up. Okay. And you know what? And the great thing about it, I don't have to take 10, these companies, they only pay the influencers like 10, 15%, or they give them some product. I don't have to worry about that. 50%. I get paid 50%. And if I do it on hand, it's you know what I'm saying? Because of how we buy wholesale, sell, resale. So it's even better. Right? You see the prices, and it's not hard because the prices are on the website. You clearly see this $15. And if you do the shipping, handling, and taxes, you're gonna be about 20, 25. So you know that if I'm giving this to you on hand for 15, you have saved about $10 between the shipping, handling, and tax. So it makes it easier to boom, because you just save some money. Like, you save a lot of money. So if you're looking to start a business but you don't know what to start, talk to your girl. I can help you get started today. All right. I love you guys. It's the weekend. I'm looking for a barbershop or a salon to pop up in. Well, I think I know where to go. I'm gonna take some people. And most likely I'll be in Raleigh Saturday. But I do want a place. I want a different so I want a different place each weekend that I can rotate at least once a month, or a place I go to twice a month, which would be two places. I just want to set it up. I want to have different places to go that I can be consistent in. So that part. So I love you guys. I'm gonna check out so I can do my makeup, right? And then I gotta get this phone charged back up, because I want to make sure my phones are charged in case, emergency or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So I love you guys. Tell a friend, tell another friend. Jen checking out.